Hi, my name is Lianne. I'm a Dutch female artist and I absolutely love drawing with Ohuhu alcohol markers. Join me in a 6-part series of drawing tutorials. I'm going to make an illustration of a gingerbread man and of course talk about all the techniques I'm using. As you can see, I've already made a sketch and I've picked some colors from the Honolulu alcohol marker series. If you don't have the exact same colors, you can also use different ones. The markers have a chisel nib and a brush nib, which allows me to color big surfaces with ease, while also being able to achieve lots of detail. For this illustration, I'm choosing the brush nib. These are the colors I'm going to use. Grab your markers and let's start with the fun part. Okay, before coloring, don't forget to place the protective cover behind the page to prevent the markers from bleeding onto the next page. With gray, I'm going to color the shadows in the icing. During this video, keep in mind that the light source is coming from the top right. This will automatically cast shadows on the left and bottom parts of the drawing. For the bow, I'm going to use 2 green colors, and before I start coloring I will remove both caps from the markers, and this allows me to work faster so the ink won't dry as fast before blending. I start with light green as a base coat and I'm keeping the highlights blank. Let's add some shadows with a darker color. Next, I switch to light green to blend both colors, and you can repeat this process to get more contrast. I will color the buttons with the red markers using the same technique as with the bow. First the base coat, then shadows, and keeping the highlights blank. Also, the little heart in the middle is colored with the same technique but with green markers. Time to draw the gingerbread. For that I've picked 3 brown colors, a lighter, a darker and a color in between. Let's start with coloring the outlines of the gingerbread man with the lightest color. Switch to the second color to add shadows on the left and bottom. You can also use dark brown to create some extra dark shadows. To create texture, I'm adding dots with the second color, and next I'm going to blend this with a light color. For coloring the inside parts, I start with the lightest color as a base coat. Next I'm going to make some dots with the second color to get some texture. And before making darker shadows, you can blend the second color with the lightest brown to smoothen the surface, and then add some extra shadows with the darkest color. Repeat this technique in the other small parts of the second arm and both legs. Also for the head, I'm going to use the same technique, and keep in mind that the shadows on the left and bottom side of the eyes and mouth have to be darker. Again, to create some texture, I'm also going to make dots and blend these with the lightest color. You can fill in the head with lighter dots to create more intense colors, and then the head is done. The same technique is also used for the body. First the base coat with light brown, then building up the shadows using dots to create the same texture everywhere, and of course some extra shadows under the little buttons and heart. Sit back and relax and enjoy watching the coloring process. finish the drawing, I'm going to make a drop shadow with grey and light brown. By touching the grey point against the light brown, you can create a mid-tone, which helps you create soft transitions between both. I will draw shadows on the left and bottom side of the gingerbread man, and then the drawing is done. I really hope you liked the first tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to follow Ohuhu and Van Leon on social media. Bye bye!